Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel. And today is my Saturday mishmash. So sorry I didn't do one last week. I just didn't. I'm not going to make an excuse. If I don't have anything, there's nothing I can do, right? But I had this idea this morning of all things. I kept saying to myself, I have to do something Saturday, I have to do something. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. So what happened was I was cleaning out my desk, this desk, the other day, and I was throwing a whole bunch of stuff away that I knew I wouldn't use or I didn't want any longer. Just junk stuff, nothing I could put aside to give to any of you. And I came across a bunch of Christmas cards. Now, I don't usually save Christmas cards. I don't save store-bought cards. Very, very seldom. I will save the ones that come from my children, my grandchildren, a very close friend. If it has a really nice note in it, I will save it. And I have a whole big stack with the year on the top, so I know what year these cards came in. But all of the others I throw away. Well, apparently last year I kept a few, and I must have kept them because I wanted to do something with them. So this is just a sampling of some of the cards I kept. This is so pretty. I love this with the big Christmas tree. And this one is super adorable with the dog sledding. And the Peace on Earth with the angel and a dove. So pretty. This will be a hard one to do what I want to do with. And this one was so super adorable, with the Merry Christmas and all the little goldens. Just so cute. Not sure if I can use this one for what I'm going to be showing you. So that got me thinking, looking at all of these cards, and I said, I can use those cards. I can do something with those and recycle them. So that's what we're going to do today. I picked 3 cards, and together we're going to make new cards with those cards. First, I want to show you something because I didn't have a chance to do this in this video. Video is going to be long enough as it is, and paper crafters don't like long videos, unlike crocheters that will watch a 40-minute video. Anyhow, these little boxes, I wanted to show you these because these are great little gift boxes. And they open up like this, and you can fit a candy bar in each level. And I've done these before and put them as stocking stuffers or just a little gift I want to hand to somebody. My intent was to show you how to make these, but I'll do that next week. This will give me something to do next week, and they're just a great little gift box. You don't have to put candy bars in them. You could do something else if you like, but that's what I did. Hershey bars I put in them. And the only thing, these boxes are small, so it's more the Hershey bar size that you would get on Dollar Tree than you would get at CVS. You got to be careful of the size, so measure before you buy candy bars to put in here. So if you think you'd like that, it's easy to make. I'll be happy to do a tutorial on this next Saturday, so let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. All right, so today we are going to make cards from cards. We are going to recycle old Christmas cards into new ones. So excuse me while I drink. I'm having my lunch, good old Glucerna, because I don't have time to eat and I have to have something. So I will be taking a sip every now and again. So I picked out 3 cards and got everything prepped, and then show you what I did with them. Now, all of these cards started out as a 5x7 card, and I'm going to turn them into an A2 card. So here we go. So our first one, this was the card. It had almost a full wreath on it, so I really had to cut a lot off, but I loved the deck, the halls. And to me, with the plaid and the dark green, even the bow kind of said masculine to me. And I have two guys that I send a Christmas card to every year. So I thought, perfect, I will make this for them. So what I did was go through everything I have and try to find paper, just solid paper, that I thought would go good with this. So I decided that on each card, I wanted the card base, I wanted a layer, and I wanted the top layer from the card. I am not going to use any dimensionals. I'm not going to raise them up. I want them clean and simple, my style, and easy to mail. So I went through all my colors, and at first I was looking at this green color, and it just did nothing for me. I couldn't match the light green in that. So then there's stems, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're a brownish color, and I said, oh, craft paper would look good with that. Well, it did. It looks perfect. And then I went through and found this very dark green color, and I had this dark green, and that matched perfectly. Perfectly. So, my glue. I should have checked this before I started this video. There we go. Hopefully it works. I'm having a lot of glue problems lately. So let's see. So I want to first start off, make your card base 8.5 by, no, yep, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. That's an A2 card base. And then whatever you want to do, it's all up to you from here. I made a layer, and this measures 5.25 by 4. And then I cut the card down to 5 by 3.75. So cross your fingers on this glue. Yay! It's coming out. So we're going to glue this to, already it's getting clogged. Come on, glue. I'm going to have to be careful and try to go this way. I don't like this because it's too thick, but don't want to waste your time. So for any of you who know about my niece and her breast cancer journey, she had her double mastectomy on Thursday. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that 45-year-old woman with her whole life in front of her, you know, has to go through what she went through. But boy, you know, she put up a post on YouTube the next morning. She did very well. The doctors were very pleased. She had to have 2 surgeries. One was the mastectomy, and the other one was the plastic surgeon who came in and inserted, oh, I can't get my stuff straight today. And they inserted, oh, I can't think of what they call now. Inserted things that will, I guess it's skin expanders, where they have to stretch the skin so she can have new boobies in a couple of months. Once I put that on there, then I'm just going to glue this to the front of the other one. So they did that surgery, and every so often she's going to have to go, and they'll expand it a little more to stretch the skin so that they can do the breast implants for her. So she's doing well. Of course, she's in a lot of pain, and boy, she's a trooper. She is such a trooper. I'm so proud of her and how she's done this. So just a little update on Candace. She's doing well. I'm not sure if she came home today. Boy, they send you home so fast. Big major surgery like that, and they want to send you home. There you go. There's the front of the card. Isn't that pretty? I think it's prettier than the original card with the layers. I just really like it a lot. So then for the inside, I was trying to decide, do I just want to put white? Do I want to put another layer? So I decided to layer it with the craft card and the white. And this is my handy dandy hack that I've told you about many times. I use the unlined index cards for the inside of my cards. So we will glue this to the tan. And I'm fussy about this, and I'm sorry it takes me some time, because I'm fussy. That's pretty good. Oops. And then we'll glue this to the inside. No, let me do this first. I had this leftover piece from the card, and it will serve as a decoration on the side. So let me just do that now. Put some glue on there. And I like to run mine right on the very edge. You don't have to. You can leave space. You can do whatever you want. It's your card, right, that you're making. So now we will glue this all to the inside of the card, and we'll have one card finished. Now I don't have, well, this is hard to see, this dark color. I don't have my Christmas stuff out, so I don't have my stamps out to be able to stamp sentiments inside these cards. So I'll do that another time. Just want that to sit. Isn't that pretty? Now I was thinking of putting some Wink of Stella on here, or my handy dandy stickles that I love so much, but there's already a little sparkle on here, and this is for guys, so I don't want it to be too much. So I will take this, and this may not work. I may have to put a different one. Well, it's good enough. Created just for you by Crafty Sue. Oh, that's not good. This is not going to a crafty friend. I will have to put a different sticker over the top of this that says by Sue Nako. So what do you think? Isn't that easy? Isn't that easy? So you could do that with any cards. You can do it with birthday cards or anniversary cards. Instead of just tossing them, recycle them. Then I had this beautiful card, and I had to cut a lot of it off because it was a big card, and up in this corner was the moon, and you can only see a tiny bit of it here. So cutting and deciding how you want a card to be is the most work. Otherwise, this is a nice, easy way to get some cards made. And if you don't have a lot of pattern paper and stuff like that, use your cards. Use your cards. So I was going to put white behind this, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. If I put white And then it was just too much the same, too much the same. So the deer are like silver mirror paper. So of course I have that in my stash. So I got out a piece. And other than the card bases, everything I've used in here on these couple of cards I made are scraps. They're from my scrap pile. So there you go. There's a scrap buster too. Because you're using smaller pieces of paper, because you're cutting everything down, you can dig into that pile that you probably don't visit all that often. I don't. Not enough. Not enough. So this, I don't want to mess this up because this is mirror paper. I don't want it to look. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that went on pretty easy. Looks nice. Do it on this side. Make sure that glue holds it. Then we'll take this and put it on this blue paper. And I thought this Misty Moonlight paper from Stampin' Up! Matched it really well. And I love that color anyhow. It's one of my favorite blues by them. So, and then we just put this on the front. And we have another card. There we go. This also could be a masculine card. If you have someone that you have to send a card to, that's a guy. There you go. Here's another one. Maybe a brother or an uncle or grandfather. Don't know what I'll put as a sentiment on here, but once I get my stuff out, I'll do something. I'm not sure. This might even be a Happy New Year card or something because it's just a winter thing. It's not real Christmassy. So on this one, I just took one of my index cards and a piece of the card I had left over. It's not the greatest, but it's something that we can put on the inside. If I had my stamps, Christmas stamps out, they're all in a container in the garage right now. And I get them out when I start making all my Christmas cards. I only made 2 so far, so I'm way behind. Way behind. Who said retirement was a time of rest or when you can sit and relax? I am busier now than I ever was, I think. Well, maybe not when I was raising my 3 boys, right? Maybe not then. So I'm not putting anything underneath this one. I don't feel it needed it. So there we go. And that's the inside of the card. And I will stamp a sentiment here. I won't stamp the back because I don't know who I'm going to send this to. So if it's personal, I'll stamp it with the Sunako. If it's to my crafty friends, then it will be Crafty Sue. I'm upset I did that, but that's okay. I can fix it. So there you go. There's another card. And we made a new card from it. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? So easy. So easy. The hardest part, I think, to me anyhow, and this will be the last one. I won't keep you too long. Love this one. Love this one. Again with the Misty Moonlight paper, and this was a beautiful card, and it had this sentiment on the front, which is very pretty too. But I couldn't fit that on here. Couldn't fit it all on here. And I started to say something and interrupted myself, and now I don't know what I wanted to say. And that's the way it goes when you get old. So we'll put this, and this one is going to be a horizontal card, not a vertical one. It's a little different than the others. I hope I'm in frame. Am I in frame? Gotta let me know. Let me move up a little bit. Nope. Not quite. Oh well, I'm not gonna do it because I'll mess it up. I'll mess it up. I do not freak out if my lines are not perfectly straight. It's handmade. I love the expression, it's handmade, not Hallmark. And no need to freak yourself out about it. Now, usually when I have a white background, those of you who know me know this, I would dry emboss this part. But because there's just a tiny border around it, it's not, you wouldn't even see it anyway. You'd have no clue what was there. So I hope you like this idea. It's not my idea, I'm sure. I'm sure other people have done this before me. But it just hit me, like I said, the other, was it yesterday or Thursday, when I was cleaning out my drawer in here, well, drawers. And I said, I can reuse these. I've never done this before. And what a waste of cards. So now I can't wait to see what Christmas cards I get this year, and I can save to make Christmas cards for next year. Isn't that so pretty? I was thinking of, this is not glittered right in this corner, so I was thinking of maybe just stamping joy or believe or something like that there. Maybe believe because it's a church. Isn't that beautiful? And this also could be just a winter card, a birthday card, anything like that. The only one that is definitely Christmas is this one because of the deck the halls. So it's kind of cool that you can use them for different things. And I didn't even have to, on this one, I thought of using the Stickles or Wink or Stella, and I didn't have to because this is glitter paper here, and then there's like Stickles up the birch trees. So I didn't even have to take out that stuff. How awesome is that? So easy. So easy. Why didn't I do this before now? I don't know. So here we go. This one I choose to put 2 layers on the inside. So I cut out a piece of the Misty Moonlight in my handy dandy unlined index card. Saves you a lot of cardstock if you use these. You get so much in a package that it'll be a long time before you need more. And I get mine either at Office Depot or on Amazon. Then I had a little bit left over, so I will put this up the side. And I was thinking, or trying to decide, I should say. And again, I put it right on the edge. It's how I like it. But of course, you can do whatever you please. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to put another piece on this side. So I may wait until I do the sentiment and hopefully not throw out the little scrap I have left that I could do that with. I better put that aside somewhere. And this is it. And I get 3 more Christmas cards made. I hope you like this idea. And it goes so quick. As with anything that we make in paper crafting, the hardest part is deciding on paper, colors, you know, that kind of thing. Same way in crocheting. What color am I going to make this dragon? Oy, oy, oy. It's hard. And there you go. That's the inside, and it'll have a sentiment. And that's the outside of the card. How easy is that? How easy is that? So now we have 3 cards made. I love it. I love it. Tell me what you think. Did you enjoy this? Are you going to give it a try? I hope so. I hope you do. Because it's easy and cool, right? You take a store-bought card and make it yours. Make it yours. I love this. I love this. I wish I had a whole bunch of these cards. I'd make a bunch of those. I find that so pretty. I love blues for Christmas. Love blue for Christmas. The ones I made a couple of weeks ago are blue. Let me see, they're right here. I don't know. Go against the grain. I am very traditional and I enjoy traditional cards as well. They're pretty. That's a sticker. I do like traditional cards as well. Oops, everything's falling over. I like the traditional colors too. It's very Christmassy. But there you have it. 3 cards, quick and easy, made from other cards. And I don't know, what else can I say? Easy, easy. I hope you like this idea. I hope I sparked your interest in trying something like this. Thank you so much for spending this little card making time with me. I enjoy this so much, making cards, and I'll be doing a lot more of them, that's for sure, because I make a lot of Christmas cards. I send out a lot of them. I don't know if I'll send as many this year because I'm busy with other things, but I definitely need a lot more than 5 cards. That's for sure. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Recycle your cards. Save the planet, right? Recycle. Instead of throwing them in the trash, reuse them. All right. We'll talk again soon. And remember to be creative, have fun, and do something just a little bit naughty. Love yous. Bye.